everybody. Today we're going to be continuing on with subjects and predicates in literature. You've probably already watched a video up here, so now we're going to be taking a look at the assignment that will be submitted. This is just practice notes only. We're going to be looking at this right now. So I'm going to have you open up this document, subjects and predicates, basic building blocks, and be ready to go. I will pull mine up here. Now remember, a sentence always just has two parts to it, no matter how big or how small. It's the subjects and the predicates. Let me pull this up so it can be a little bit smaller and we can see it all. Okay. We're going to be looking at this document because it's based on how things are in literature. I want to focus on the top half first, so I'll make that a little bit bigger. In this task today, you are mainly going to be working with identifying the subject and the predicate. They are the basic building blocks, and they have two parts. The subject tells who or what, and the predicate tells what that subject is doing or is having done with them. Okay. It gives you information about the subject, what happens to it. In this example sentence, we have it divided right here. The tired old horse stumbled on the rough road. This side of the sentence is the subject side. This side is the predicate side. Now to determine this, we have to identify the subject, and we start out looking, if possible, for the action of the verb. We know that something stumbled on the rough road. Well, what stumbled? Well, the tired old horse stumbled. So in this particular sentence, this horse would be the primary noun, so this would be the subject side of the sentence. What did the horse do? Well, the horse stumbled on the road, so this is your action verb. This is just extra information, basically in a prepositional phrase, telling you where he stumbled. This are extra modifiers describing the horse. Now, as we move down into the exercise, I'm going to do a couple of these with you, and then I will turn this over to you to finish out as the remainder of your assignment. We are going to be looking at this paragraph that comes from a story in your literature textbook called Lob's Girl. In this, we are basically going to be drawing a vertical line between the subject and the predicate of every one of these sentences. And there are a number of them here. They're not numbered. I'm going to do the first one with you, and then I'm going to jump down and do a trickier one down here with you. They waited in the green-floored corridor outside Sandy's room. When I look at this, I'm trying to identify the subject and the predicate, so I need to start kind of looking, is there any action in this sentence? And yes, there is. Waited would be a verb. Now, who waited? They waited. So this would be where this sentence would split. This one word right here, this noun, they, or I should say pronoun they, is the subject side of the sentence. From here all the way down to the end of the sentence, all of this is the predicate side. All of this information describes where they waited in this corridor. This describes the corridor and where this was outside Sandy's room. Once again, the importance of prepositional phrases. We have a prepositional phrase here and a prepositional phrase here. In the following sentences, I want you to read through them and try to decide where you would draw this vertical line to separate the subject from the predicate. Now, there's kind of a tricky one down here, and I want us all to jump down and try this one. He strained toward it, but Granny Pierce clasped his collar firmly. This is the important word right here, but it is one of the fanboys. It is a conjunction. Basically, on this side of that conjunction, we have a complete sentence. He strained toward it. That has a subject and a predicate, and it is a complete thought. The action here is strained. Who is straining? Well, he is. So this would divide right here. This would be the subject side, and this is the beginning of the predicate side. But we have a trick here. This is actually going to be a compound sentence. We have one sentence on this side of the conjunction, and we have another sentence on this side. So we have another time to divide subject from predicate. Granny Pierce clasped his collar firmly. That has a subject and a predicate, and it is a complete thought. Where's the action? Well, if you're thinking clasp, you are correct. So there's your action verb, clasp. Who clasped? Well, Granny Pierce did the clasping, so here's where we divide it. This is the subject side, and this is the predicate side. This is a unique situation. Once again, we have a compound sentence here, two sentences joined together by this conjunction, and that's why I wanted to try this one with you. Now, from here on out, I want you to look at this sentence here, see if you can divide it. Then this one also. There's another new sentence. There's another one, and that will take you down to here and here. See if you can divide these remaining sentences into their subject and their predicate side. Thank you. Good luck.